So it's not every day that Audi decides to fly one of their heritage race-winning cars to the other side of the world. But over the next couple of days, we're fortunate enough to be working with the agency We Are Social and Audi to capture the legendary R8 LMP Croc car to help promote Audi's debut into F1. Not only that, but the R8 will be driven by 3-time 24-hour LeMans winning driver Allan McNish. There's a huge amount of pre-production that goes into shoots like this. Getting approval to put race cars on public roads is no small task, let alone iconic locations like the Great Ocean Road and closing one of Melbourne's busiest city streets. The concept behind this shoot is the R8 is going to be on display at Audi's first F1 race in Melbourne. So Allan will be awakening the R8 from its storage facility in Adelaide and driving it to Albert Park via some of Victoria's most iconic locations. So that's enough from me. Let's get stuck into the shoot.
We're locking down now, stand by.
On this shoot, we're going to be running a fairly lean crew, but we're aiming for some nice high quality outputs. So for equipment, our A-cam is going to be our Arri Alexa Mini LF, which we're going to be running in our Ronin 2 Atlas Mercury lenses, which should just give it a distinctive, unique look. We're going to be controlling this via the Ignite Digi control deck as well, which just gives us that really nice fine fidelity and also allows us to add a bit of camera shake for those high-paced, high-energy tracking shots too. For B-cam, we'll be running our Arri Alexa Mini. This will just be our handheld camera. Again, we'll be running the Atlas Mercuries on that. On each of these camera systems, we're actually running the DJI autofocus system as well. We will be manually pulling focus, but it just allows a little bit more guidance and allows a bit of a higher hit rate, especially with the small crew that we're working with on this one. We will be running a fairly simple setup for our hard rig shots. We're actually using an iPhone for some of it. Being able to output ProRes out of that is quite handy. And then also we've got an FX6 which we'll be using on the Tilta Hydra pan system as well to try and capture some unique shots along the Great Ocean Road. And for drone we'll be running the Inspire 3. So as this thing is a full-on race car, there's a bit of a process to getting it running on the day. So the team requires about an hour to actually warm up the engine. It starts with about 25 minutes of warming it up with fans, warming up the engine block and oil. And then from there, they actually have to remove the wheels, jack the car up, and warm up the transmission. So logistically, it makes sense while the team is warming up the car, we can jump straight into our hard rig details, get the cameras mounted up, get them positioned, and then as soon as that sun starts rising, we're ready to start shooting.
We're here today with the Audi R8 LMP race car and our race driver Allan McNish, who actually raced this car back in 2000 in the Millennium race in Adelaide.
Today, I've been reunited with this beautiful car after just over 25 years. This is quite a special car in Audi's history because it's the Audi LMP 900. It was their first winning sports car, and also this generation of car became the most successful sports car in history. For starts to win ratio is superb. However, it came here to Adelaide in December 31st in the year 2000 for the race of 1,000 years, and we went on to win it with this beautiful crocodile car. Myself, Dindo Capello, and also we had a little bit of a cameo from local man Brad Jones as well. And I stepped out of this car at 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve on that 31st onto the podium to celebrate our first championship and also the victory in Adelaide. And then from there we're back here to remake part of that story, to remake the journey from Adelaide to go to Melbourne when the next generation of Audi is going to be racing at Albert Park.
Hi, my name's Dave Norman. I'm the first assistant director here running the operation with Chris Benny and Qube Productions. We're here at the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, and you can see the sun's coming up. We're about ready to get rolling out.
One of the first hard rig shots we're going to be doing is our FX6 here with the Atlas Mercuries on it, but we're going to be using a unique new system from Tilta. It's their Hydra pan system, which essentially allows us to pan the camera around 360 degrees remotely. The stretch of road that we have for this is quite long, so to view these images as we're shooting live, we're actually required to have the tracking vehicle right alongside the R8. Because we are panning this shot round so much, we're actually going to see us if we're standing on the side of the road, and we obviously want to have a few goes at this. So the plan is to actually travel the tracking vehicle right alongside the R8, but try and keep it in the blind spot, so the area where we won't actually see. One of the additional challenges is actually keeping up with the car. Because it's a full-blown race car, it looks effortless and looks like it's just cruising along. but to keep up with it in our tracking vehicle is no small task.
Good to go, good to go.
Firing up.
Drop those sticks super low as well.
Yeah. Then recalling. Good luck.
Hey Ben, if you can just get that sunlight out for us, that'd be great.
Jimmy, go to channel 2.
The good thing is like a solid line everywhere too.
Yeah.
It's going quick. 2, 1. Vertical, we can't post that in socials. Awesome. Vertical. So there's a wrap up of day one. Can't ask for much more. We got some epic sunlight first thing in the morning. We had a tiny bit of rain. Luckily we were able to work around that with our hard rig details. From there we went to drone shots. Got some great tracking, a couple of handheld shots. Pretty excited to get stuck into day two.
Today, filming on the streets of Melbourne. Huge operation actually. We're literally shutting down Flinders Street to be able to drive this car on public roads. Really looking at some iconic buildings, being Flinders Street Station and out to the MCG. So it's going to be an action-packed day.
First shot this morning, we're setting up a drone. Just got a nice little drone pickup here. It'll be a bit of a profile view of the R8 coming across the ridge here, down St Kilda Road. There's a lot of moving parts working around the trams, a lot of pedestrians that we need to avoid. We've got some pretty spectacular hot air balloons in the background behind us, so hopefully we can get them there as the sun's hitting. Pretty excited to get a few nice shots here.
All right, set. All right, stand by. Car's heading home.
So that's a wrap on location one, and we've now moved over to Hoysier Lane. Hoysier Lane offers some pretty unique looking graffiti which I think matches really well with the R8. As everything so far has been pretty fast paced, these shots will give the editor a moment to slow down and breathe. The plan is to shoot a few extra shots of Allan jumping out and stopping for a coffee. I'm not sure if these shots will make it into the edit, but it'll be handy to having these up our sleeve. We've created a unique little crocodile sticker which we thought would be a fun little tongue-in-cheek moment in the edit. From there we'll be capturing a couple of drone shots, a couple of handheld shots, and then also a nice little profile moment with the Ronin 2. The next one we do is just lower, same thing.
Down there, stay tight until the drone lands. One stay here, wait for the drone to land.
Every time I put these stupid looking Glasses on, he points a camera at me.
Tell me what you're about to do. Face up, face this way.
So this is probably one of the more chaotic scenes. We're shutting down the street here and got the race car coming in. So a lot of pedestrian management. Should make some good shots.
3, 2, 1, action.
Can we bring you guys this way? And Jimmy, jump back if you can.
Here we are, home stretch. We're at our midpoint of day 2. Just came back from downtown Melbourne. We had a hectic morning in front of Flinders Street Station. Went very well. We've arrived here at the Melbourne railyards. Our last bit of stuff, as you see, is we have the Croc covered, just sort of pretending that he's being discovered for the first time. And Allan, our driver, comes up, unwraps it, hops in, and gets ready to take off. Upon completion of that, we'll step outside the rail yards, and we have some more tracking shots and drone shots of the car in action in and around the rail yards. And then, hopefully, we're done and dusted and on our way home.
So we finished up with our nice intro shots internally, and now we're going to move to the exterior of the train yard here. When I originally scouted and looked for locations for this shoot, this was one space that really stood out to me.
Stand by, Bill.
That's good, Allan.
You want to come back? Come back over here. Is that all right? Thank you, mate. Here we go.
Abby, bring the drone in. So with the shoot wrapped, we now have a really tight turnaround on this. Just 3 days for multiple edits, color grading, sound design, and delivery. But with the magic of filmmaking, you guys can see the final edit here.
It was December the 31st, back in the year 2000. The day the Audi R8 Croc ate the competition. Most cars are built just to perform. But this one was built to hunt. At the race of 1,000 years, we introduced Australia to a new kind of predator. And it's never stopped hunting. The apex predator returns.
So that's a wrap for the last 2 days. Some incredible driving from Allan, some amazing locations, some beautiful light, and an epic crew. We can't ask for much more. See you guys in the next one.